Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
I just pulled the hanging tag off this 67 Corvette Coupe here. This is actually the most interesting Corvette we've ever had, and I'll tell you why. It's first off, it's the only Lindale Coupe we've ever had, and this car was born as a Lindale Blue Coupe with matching blue bucket interior. But I have always found that the more documentation that you can have with a car for authenticity, pedigree, and things like that, its value continues to rise and rise. You never have to make any excuses whether this car was real or not. We have things like the service records on this car starting back in 1967 all the way through to today. So we have 40 plus 50 years, going on 50 years of service records on this car. We have the original window sticker. We have the 2 tank stickers. We have the Protecto plate, the warranty book, the owner's manual. The documentation on this car is incredible. We have a 200 photo collaboration of pictures of each part that was taken off the car before it was restored, and then the picture of the part once it was restored to put back on the car. So you could see it, and you could see all the part numbers and everything. We went through the car ourselves, and we checked over all the matching numbers, and the engine is matching, the trans is matching, the rear is matching. It's a real Lindale Blue car. Nothing's been modified, and the nice thing about this car is that it's a 350 horse car instead of just a regular 300 horse. So it's a 327, 350 horsepower, Muncie 4-speed with 370 posi. I drove this car home. This car drives awesome. So let's take a walk around and we'll look at some of the fit and finish, the gap panels. This is a no-hit car, and so I like to check this inside here for you. And I checked it myself to make sure that this is the original front end on it. Beautifully done, not all mudded up everywhere. The fit and finish on the car, the paint's excellent. We're inside fluorescent lights, and fluorescent lights can be very difficult on a car. So I like to show this here because you can kind of get a better flavor of what you're really getting. It's got the correct date-coded wheels on it, including red line striped bias ply tires, the way it came out of the factory. Obviously, it's 67, it's the last year for this body, but it also has 4-wheel disc brakes. Beautiful trim on it, and just everything really fits nicely. Come on over here for a second. I'd like you to see the inside from the passenger view. The light comes on when you open the door. The blue looks fabulous in here. Dash is great. Seats are great. The storage in back is great. You know, this is a view here that a lot of people say could be the greatest muscle car view of any view. The way this comes back, matter of fact, it was such a great styling feature that today's new Corvette carries on a little bit of that tradition. I don't know, I love these cars, they're great. I'm not an expert on them. I just happen to love them, and I encourage you, if you can afford to buy a 60s vintage Corvette, they're just great investments. They go up every year in value, and anytime you can get one with the pedigree, it makes it even better. So let's take a peek under the hood and see the detail that we have here. This is really nice. You know, the correct engine compartment with the Harrison radiator, you know, the correct filler neck for the matching numbers motor. You know, you can tell right away if the valve covers have breathers and oil fill and things like that, that maybe they went the right engine. It's got paint markings on the places it's supposed to. You know, this car's been judged in the past, and the fit and finish on it is actually pretty nice. And I'd say it's probably a little bit better than it was out of the factory, but it's nice enough that it's not so nice that you couldn't take it for a drive, and it's only a trailer queen. So I would say to you this, I would say take this car out, enjoy it. It was designed to be driven, and with the 4-speed and the extra horsepower of the 350 horse instead of the standard 300, it makes for a very different car. You know, these cars sound great stock. The fact that this car starts right up, even the clock works in it, this is a spectacular piece of American history. Listen to the tailpipes of this car. The Lindale blue color, spectacular. A lot of people see this car and they say, wow, I've never seen that color. Is it a stock color? The truth is, it is a stock color. And so few were ordered because back then, you know, black, silver, red was the super hot color, and resale red, as they say. And so many cars have been converted to that, and this car has stayed true to everything about it. So there's no modifications on this car. It is exactly the way it rolled off the showroom floor. It is documented from 1967 with every service receipt, the window sticker, the tank sticker. It's had 3 owners. The documentation of them, their names and addresses are in there too. Everybody is still interested in participating in the ownership of this car, even the previous owners too. And I think you'll find that when you can get a car of this caliber that you could actually drive, know the history of, and it's approaching 50 years is pretty spectacular. For Fleming's Ultimate Garage, we're very proud to present this '67 Corvette Coupe. Call us 301-816-1000.